The Laundry Bar, Johnson Street, Fitzroy, home of Grind Time Now Australia. www.facebook.com/The Laundry Bar.
Should I be the dome buster, the coke hustler, the hoe fucker, the cone puncher, the dole bludger, the emotional heartstrings note plucker? Don't matter as long as they say yaks, it don't mother. We used to be the kings of the night, kings on my left and kings on my right.
We're here at Grind Time Australia, Melbourne, make some noise! My name is Breland. Shout outs to our sponsors, VC Clothing, AussieBobshop.com, Scribe Apparel and Fixed Skateboards. We've got a Big Mac shop here, some Melbourne shit. On my left, all the way from Sassafras, we got Defron!
Reborn corpse, miraculous, I'm on fresh Lazarus, a mascus, fleas, examiners and analysts. Cadavers, catalysts, staples and apparatuses, mapping my abdomen, scrambling and brandishing, gathering red sea and bandages with damages and lacerations. Saboteur, victim to famine, decapitation. Sassafras, I'm homies with Frodo and shit.
And on my right, we got Mikey Banks, make some noise!
Motherfuckers put me on their shit list cause the way that I'm rapping, but not knowing in my brain I can't tame a reaction, cause the ice is getting thin and my patience is lacking, and everybody wants to be king and make that quick cash in.
Alright, who came the furthest? You?
Sassafras is pretty fucking far away, bro.
By the way, heads or tails?
Heads in the bed.
Tails it is, who's going first, bro?
I'll go first, man.
Alright, hey guys!
Down.
We got round one of Mikey Banks. Shush! No! Hey!
Fuck up!
People at the back!
I've had 2 losses that were my fault, but I scarred the rest. How do you study lit in a written league and you still aren't the best? There's no explanation, period, why you can't pass your test, cause you've ticked a few battles but you've crossed me wrong and now you're marked for death. I pull up real slow, come to your front door, announce my name, soak the floor in petrol and put matches all around the place, burn that motherfucker down using my piss to douse the flames. What I'm saying is don't get it crisscrossed, cause if we jumped around you get dragged to the house of pain. Oh. You went from madness to the Saurus to Ilmac to me. Either they were standing on your feet or I'm a motherfucking beast. Yeah. See, I'm a predator. When I see prey, there's no delay, you know I'm taking. So if you ain't hearing me, Def, you can take it in sign language. I know my greens well, from sunshine to the dandy mat. Get rid of holes in one, cause now I've become a fan of cash. I turn into Iron Mike Tyson. If you got the plans to scrap golf references for this nerd, cause it gives him a double handicap. Yeah. My bar's killers, the type that you should fear. Fucking night, one nice ride and it's good year. Right now, nothing about you looks weird till I spaz right out of Mike Tyson his good ear. Yeah!
Make some noise! Hey, you people in the back, be quiet, please. Shush.
So it's Mikey Banks, another fake punk. Calls himself a battle MC, but never been on the stage once. You're just another bitch MC, too afraid to spit some freeze, so you debuted on YouTube in a motherfucking written league. Ooh. All these kids these days, they're out for fame, that's their first and last concern. But without having to brainstorm, they expect a fast return. You want a battle premiere, but first you need to start to learn, before you step in the arena just to get a rep that it's hard to earn. So watch me approach, start robbing banks, taking all of these profits' help. Throw them in the streets and the name is spreading the Commonwealth. You will not excel with the stud stories you want to tell. Biting M&M is the only time that you're popping shells. Yeah. To be M's his dream, but you aren't of the caliber to spit an M16. And when you step inside this battle circuit, it's obvious which cat you worship. You're an average wordsmith, spitting fragile verses, and your style's a Ouija board. It channels curses. You wanna act like I'm ducking you? Ensure your facts are straight. You ain't even on the platform yet. You're at the carriage gates. That's why you have to wait. You haven't paid your travel rates, and you haven't learned how to do this shit, so fuck off, mate, because this is one Mikey that I don't intend to validate.
Every battle you do, you get emotional and say you hate spitting, pouring out about your nut. Or the hospitals and day tripping. Got me wondering what they think. Is it only me or they tripping? You're a cancer patient 5 years ago. Stop acting like a rape victim. And when you get on that street shit, I don't believe you're deaf. After that fake beef with Cryptic, I don't believe you're deaf. If we were in that octagon, I'd just brawl, no need to take his back. He was like reading naked choke. That wouldn't make me tap. Every round you rap, we are like the borders. And when you verse Pete, I never seen an awkwarder performance. Death was getting more hot and sticky than the saunas. He had a wet dream about getting beaten by the sword. I'ma leave him hanging. He ain't getting this noose cut. I know monsters that stay boozed up, a whole squad of loose cunts. Been to hell and back and I didn't get chewed up. What I'm saying is basically, you can never be too nuts. You live a sheltered life, no drugs, no drink. He's got the 4 posts in his bed. Now you're just scared to live a life when you're supposed to be dead. When it comes to talking about your nut, why are you so openly aired? No one would have known, but you made it a joke to be said.
Yeah, I did. Make some noise.
Banks attracts no interest with those stretch flows of yours. You get no credit for your schemes because they're overdrawn. Calling yourself Mikey is a joke and flawed. Because even if I pull your card, it won't open doors. And those theatrics you pull, bitch, how you strapped with a full clip, would intimidate me if I didn't know for a fact that it's bullshit. But Mikey's packing in blasters. Might be that he's strapped with armor. Likely that he has the llama. But Sandringham line's the one time you'll find Mikey in a balaclava. You ain't shooting the fire. Mafia ties with a Cuban supplier. Dude is a liar. His crew is for hire. Scoop is a tire. You find it's normal for a mic to be controlled through a wire. You're attached to a cable mic. If you're a smooth criminal, you stole a pack of baby wipes. You entered my range and I'm ready to aim and snipe. So stake a price to claim your life, or I'll prove this Mikey ain't created right, cause I can get through him without even needing to take a swipe. You ain't a tough guy, sunshine. You ain't blasting blanks, ain't palming shanks and climbing the mafia ranks. You reside next to a skyline where a high-rise apartment flanks. So tell us all what the facade is, thanks. You ain't hood, you're more Bel Air than Carlton, Banks.
Make some noise.
Beast, motherfucker.
I wrote this morning, so just go easy, yeah?
Hey. Good.
You fake beef over the internet, so that's when my mood changes. You the sucker faggot on the tie on the train with your suitcases, but catch him on camera and you see those huge changes. It's funny how you have one nut but 2 faces. You look dumb and panicky. Why'd you come and battle me? You got international battles? This is a run to reality. One nut just got done up. It's just another casualty. If Half Sack had a baby, it'd be the son of anarchy. My bars, stand by watching gaze in amazement. Your bars, tan guys, watching gaze in amazement. Remember the doctors? Remember those days of being a patient? I hope that remains in your brain for an age. Stains and engraves it. You versed Ilmac, now you're versing me? Shit, you must be stupid. You wrote a whole EP about a bitch? Shit, he must be Cupid. Trying to get an easy win against Mike was a gutsy movement, but hey, at least he rocked up, got out of the house and had the nut to do it.
I caught it.
When you're ready, bro. Yes. Hey!
Stop acting like you cut rocks and duck cops and bust tops with the guns cocked. Drinking cheap tequila is the only time you buck shots. I doubt a redhead has ever touched Glocks. Backstage, your atmosphere is the only time you're licking slugs off. You ain't towing the Smith & Wesson that's loaded in all chrome. You won't enter the stage and start exploding through raw bone. You've never held the steel tech, this joker should walk home. I know you never buck shots because you don't live close to a war zone. So if you say you're carrying the torch, you're literally carrying a torch. It ain't factual talk, it's an adamant sport. You're copying all the favorite rappers and what they actually endorse, but they live in a nation where gun crime is an actual thought. But this punk claps, guns, gats, slugs, max, fuck that. I'm gonna teach you this one fact why in America some pack. See, the reason the Second Amendment, shut up. The reason the Second Amendment exists is because back then when it was first drafted they needed defense against Brits. But today it's an archaic law that should rest and resist. Because the gun crimes these days, they don't match what was intentionally pitched. So when you talk about your Berettas and clips, how you shred us to bits, you need to think for a second and bit, take a breath and admit, I'm just writing 18th century America's dick.
Make some noise! Make some noise again, everybody. Let's do this. Yeah!
I did, but I won't. Just don't talk during a motherfucker when he raps.
How long did you go for then? Like second round?
No, 1 minute. Just don't talk, man. That's not
What's up? Just watched Defron versus Mikey Banks. First battle I've seen Mikey do, probably been well over a year since his battle with Manners. Basically break down like this. I thought all 3 rounds Defron took it. Mikey had some cool shit in there, but it wasn't enough to handle what Defron actually had for him. So in 3 I'll give it to Defron, but big ups to Mikey for coming back to the shit. Good to see him back in this shit. Peace.
Hey, what it look like, man, is just Defron versus my client. Shit, man, I'm trying to work out who I thought had it, man. I reckon Defron got the first round. Fuck, bro, it was so back and forth and close, man. I'm probably gonna give it to Mikey Banks and man, motherfucking dude had it, I think, man. He was really polished, the shit was really hard hitting, man. Defron had some ill shit too. I just felt Mikey's shit hit harder. Word up. One love. Mike can't won.
Yo, what up? It's Barry Bonds. Just watched a sick battle, Defron versus Mikey Banks. Shit was dope. Like Matt said, back and forth. I thought it was close. Just based on, a couple rounds there, it seems like the MCs either went a little overtime or a little short. I thought Defron probably got a bit more out in the third. At that point, I had it even. I reckon I'm just going to edge it to Defron, even though he didn't hit Mikey that hard in the third. At the end there, that 18th, yeah, that shit was sick. I can't go past it. Defron 2-1. Thank you.
My name is Greeley. We just had a dope battle here at Grind Time Australia. Shout out to our sponsors, VC Clothing. We've got Scribe Apparel, Fix Skateboards, OzHipHopShot.com. After the decision, it was close, but they gave it to Defron. Make some noise.
Hey, for real, this dude's the homie, he's sick, check him out. And I did write an EP about a girl. It's based on Breakfast at Tiffany's because I'm a fucking gangster.
This girl's a restaurant.